Welcome back, students. In this video, we are going to understand the concept of hundredths. So let's look at the square that is given over here. It is divided into 100 equal parts. Okay? Each part of the square is 100, right? हर part जो है वो 100 कहलाता है और 1/100 of the whole. Fraction में अगर हम इसको लिखते हैं तो it's 1/100. इसको 1/10 अगर कहेंगे तो it's actually equal to 10 hundredths. And 1/100 can be written as in the decimal, that is 0.1, and we read it as 0.01, right? So let's look over here and see the procedure of how we can convert the fractions into the decimal if it is the hundredth place value. Okay? So if we have a number that is 1/100, remember I told you in the previous video that your decimal is always on the right side of your whole number, right? So in this case, the decimal is at the right side. We are going to look at the zeros that are given in the denominator. ठीक है? हमारे पास denominator में कितने zeros दिए हुए हैं? That is 2 zeros, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to move this decimals 2 points. ठीक है, तो कितने numbers हम move करेंगे? 2 numbers, 1 and 2, and we're going to write the decimal point over here. Now we don't have any number over here, so we're going to write 0 as the number tenths, and then we're going to write 0 on the left side as well. So the decimal will become 0.01. Alright. Again, we are gonna take another example, that is 2/100. And if I convert this 2 into the decimal, तो इसमें 2 के right side पे decimal होता है. We are gonna move this 2 points to the left. ठीक है, 2 numbers to the left. और हम यहाँ पे अगर place करते हैं अपने decimal को, so we have to write 0 over here on the right side and 0 over here on the left side, because there is no other number that is on the left side of the 2. तो हम उसको खुद ही से लिख लेते हैं, that is 0. But we cannot write any other number except 0. So if we change this decimal, तो क्या होगा कि इसको हम decimal में लिखेंगे तो ये होता है 0.02. So now we're gonna write these numbers in the place value chart. जब decimals के बाद दो place values आ जाती हैं, the first one is called tenths and the next one is called hundredths. So when we are gonna place this, तो इसमें हम सबसे पहले वाली वैल्यू देखेंगे जो whole number वाली वैल्यू है, और वो है 0. So we place 0 over here. We place the decimal point over here. Then we are gonna look for the tenths place, that is 0. तो वो यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. Then we are gonna look for the hundredths place, that is this one. One number after the decimal point. वो क्या है? 1. Likewise, we are gonna write this decimal in the place value chart. तो ये आ जाएगा 0.0 is at the tenths place and 2 is at the hundredths place. Let's move on to the next slide and discuss 2-digit numbers, that is write 13 hundredths as decimal. So we have 13 over 100. Remember the decimal point is on the right side of the whole number. तो इसको हम कैसे लिखेंगे? 13. The decimal is over here. So we are going to look at the denominator and we have 2 zeros over here. Decimal को 2 numbers left side पे move करेंगे, 1 and 2. So we are going to put decimal over here और उससे पहले हम put करेंगे 0. So this number, this fraction becomes the decimal as 0.13. अगर हम कोई और एग्जांपल लेते हैं इसकी 16/100, तो अगर इसको मैं कन्वर्ट करती हूँ तो इसको मैं लिखूंगी 1/6 और यहाँ पे हमारा डेसिमल है। डेसिमल पॉइंट जो है वो 2 टाइम्स लेफ्ट साइड पर मूव करेगा और डेसिमल यहाँ पर आ जाएगा और 0 इसके से पहले पुट हो जाएगा, राइट? सो इट विल बी एज 0.16. Now we're going to place these numbers in the place value chart. इस वाले नंबर को हम प्लेस करते हैं, इसमें हमारे पास टेंस नहीं है, सो वी नॉट गोना राइट एनीथिंग ओवर हियर, वी हैव वंस दैट इज ओवर हियर। रिमेंबर जो भी डेसिमल के लेफ्ट साइड पे आता है वो होल नंबर्स होते हैं और जो भी डेसिमल के बाद में आते हैं वो हमारे फ्रैक्शन पार्ट होता है, ठीक है? और फ्रैक्शन पार्ट जो है हम वो डेसिमल के बाद लिखते हैं। सो वी पुट डेसिमल ओवर हियर, then we will write the tens place, that is 1. Then we're going to write the hundreds place, that is 3. Let's move on to the next slide and practice the exercise questions. So identify the tens and ones and tenths and hundreds. ठीक है, ये तो जो values हैं, these two values are after, let's write over here, after the decimal point. ये प्लेस वैल्यू किसकी है? ये डेसिमल पॉइंट के बाद की है एंड दीज टू नंबर्स आर बिफोर डेसिमल प्लेस पॉइंट, बिफोर decimal point. Okay, so we have example the question over here, that is 1430. ठीक है, तो हम पहले होल नंबर वाला पार्ट करते हैं, that is 14. इस नंबर को पहले हम प्लेस वैल्यू चार्ट में लिख लेते हैं, that is 14. 1 is going to be at tens place, 4 is at ones place. अब आती है बारी फ्रैक्शन पार्ट की, that is after the decimal point. So we place the decimal over here and then we write at the tens place 1 and at the hundreds place 3. Alright, likewise we're gonna look at the next example, that is 2.35. और इसमें tens की place value नहीं है, so we're gonna write over here 0 or maybe don't write anything. उसके बाद we have 2 at the ones place, तो हम 2 यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. Then we're gonna place the decimal point. Then comes the hundredths number, that is 3. And then comes the tens number, that is 3. And then 5 at hundredths place. Next question says that write the following as decimals. 51 hundredths, that is 51/100. ठीक है, अब इसको अगर मुझे कन्वर्ट करना है तो मैं अपना डेसिमल देखूंगी, दैट इज ऑन द राइट साइड. इसको मुझे कितने पॉइंट्स मूव करना है? 2. तो 1 digit and 2 digit. I'll place the decimal point over here और इससे पहले 0 लिख दूंगी. So when I convert this number into decimal number, it is going to be as 0.51. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वी हैव 9/100. 9/100 को अगर मैं डेसिमल लिखूं तो उसका डेसिमल यहाँ पर आता है. द डिनोमिनेटर हैज़ 2 zeros, तो हम इसको 2 पॉइंट्स मूव करेंगे, 1 and 2. अगर इधर कुछ नहीं है, वी आर गोना प्लेस 0 over here, decimal over here and then 0 again. So it's going to be as 0.09. Let's look at the next question, that is 23/100. So 23/100 made 23 and it has a decimal over here. It has 100 under it. That means हमने कितने points move करना है इसको? 2. 1 and 2. So we're gonna place the decimal over here now and we're gonna write 0. So let's write over here 0.23. I hope you guys understand how we place the value of hundredths place at its right position in the place value chart. I would like you guys to practice more of the decimal numbers so that it's easier for you to convert the fractions or other numbers into decimal points. See you guys in the next video.